That's a big motherfucker. Oh shit, come on.
That's that cricket again. Oh, they like do the same cycle. Well, no way he's gonna get to fight this shit, right? What? You can't get on the cloud in the fight? Now that I seen him like jump on the Nimbus, wherever they go.
What in the hell?
It's a bug, so like, look, the point is like someone eats that cricket, right? Shit eats
I
that
don't need to
cricket.
waste my time with those guys, right? They're not. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, let's go talk about like how that Diddy guy, how he destroyed hip hop for all we are. Going down in flames, cuz. Diddy is hip hop.
Hi, what in the world, listeners?
People are saying that this is like the end of hip hop as we
Basically.
know it. You know, so I'm just asking your opinion on that. Do you agree with that statement? Do you feel like, you know, some people being shown in a different light, is that really
Nigga, sex trafficking?
see hip hop going forward, or like the culture?
You can't get away from this one. It's got everything to do with hip hop.
Well, I mean, I don't
Diddy,
wanna, like,
dirty
go
money.
into it, but you know, like everything with Diddy, people are saying it's kind of the end of hip hop at that era. Okay.
Tupac and Biggie, same shit. Ooh, sounding weak. Weak at the free throw line. That's kind of over for y'all, cuz. He didn't make the shit. He just like, you know, I don't know. It's like kind of the face of this shit.
There's people still listening to R. Kelly shit. You know what I'm talking about?
See, there you go. Right. Case in point. Cause it's like years and 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 years of y'all sucking that nigga the fuck off openly in public. Where you got on stage and you was with that nigga. You know who didn't get in trouble like this? I never heard of Birdman getting in trouble like this, huh? The fucking irony. And they'll be like, you know this shit true, cuz it ain't no question, basically. No question. Now where's Ben Stiller, cuz? He's like, whatever you call yourself. There we go. You see, I was like, damn, right there, nigga. Implicated. What was that shit with the singer Maya? Like, hey, cuz, that's 3 strikes right there. Am I spelling it right? Oh, Amelia Earhart. Alright, cuz it's like this, right? I don't see KRS-One and get fucking like locked up and you know he ain't going to prison. What are you talking about? Pay attention, nigga. You see Rakim, like, you know, all their like legendary rapper Rakim such and such, you know. You'll have people in the damn industry like Aka, you know, blah blah blah, this and that, such and such, guilty by association. People been talking about this shit for decades, cuz. And they'll be like, yeah, you know, them is like a rapper artist. Like, well, nobody gives a fuck about them. They're not like the government. They're not the police. They're not a prosecutor. You just a rapper, nigga. That shit don't matter. Are you seeing this the Chappelle Show skit where he's like, yeah, R. Kelly was mad at him, right? Wonder why. Or like how the Boondocks is like, hey, you know, introduce Robert Kelly to some women his own age. I think I spelled her name right. It's like, hey, what was that shit? What was it? Stop snitching? What was it? Vote or die? I can't remember.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, it's like, hey, any dirty shit that you've done, right? Like you going right with them, That's why you don't do business with fuck niggas. They're like, oh, such and such dirty. Well, you know, I'ma stay clean, I'm not gonna catch your STDs, nigga. We seen K-pop do bigger numbers, fuck you talking about, nigga? That's the irony of like never leaving your block, that's the point. That's the lesson here. I mean, it's like, hey, if you did it, like, what did you do it for? I guess you should have, like, not did it. They'll be like, the streets was talking, well, you know, Gucci Man was giving out turkeys and shit and school supplies. Streets talk about that shit. He won't give it to me, but I acknowledge he did the shit. Giving out turkeys and school supplies and blah blah blah. You can't, cause like the second that nigga died, it'll be like, yeah, Diddy was hip hop. Just like Michael Jackson, they like, yeah, he was pop music though, cause you can't like separate the nigga from what he did, cause we've been over this shit before, nigga. Just like DMX, they like, hey, DMX was hip hop, cause we've been over this shit. Career too long. Sex trafficking is crazy. Alleged. Y'all won't shipping no arms or nothing, cuz. Like, what the fuck? You won't like selling missiles and shit, nigga. I mean, what do y'all think this shit is, cuz? It'd be different if he was like an arms dealer, but like that ain't the case, cuz. What the fuck? Right? Ain't nobody like, yeah, cuz we finna go arrest the fucking CEO or like fucking Lockheed Martin or whatever the fuck you all call it. Nobody's like, yeah, cuz the feds about to raid the Koch brothers compound. Like, nobody's saying that shit, cuz it ain't gonna happen. Hip hop versus arms trade industry. How many missiles did Diddy sell to Israel? See what I'm talking about, cuz? Like, did he sell Israel missiles, cuz? See, like, yeah, cuz here's like a fucking fat man, right? Like, that ain't never happened. Diddy arms Ukraine with missiles, right? Like, I mean, come on, cuz, what are you talking about? The fuck? Where? Come on, G. Fucking joking. Diddy conducts drone strike on Taliban. Osama bin Laden. Did nothing, huh? Damn. Crazy. Diddy arms rebel militia in Africa. Nothing, huh? Diddy ships arms to guerrilla fighters in South Pacific. Nothing, nigga. Goddamn. Oh. Oh. Any more questions? Cause you know, like all the shit that you should have been doing. Why won't you shipping arms to rebels in the South Pacific? Oh. Yeah, they usually, what they'll do, they wait till you got a nice case. Once you got a nice case where they can put you away for a long time, or you know, make it seem like you definitely gonna kill yourself. Like, hey, cuz, I mean, the second he died, cuz, that's it for y'all. The whole industry gone, basically. You can put the nail in the coffin on that. I say the second he got locked up, honestly. And you'll be like, there's this generational divide. Like, not really, man. I don't really have too much of an opinion on it, because like, it ain't got shit to do with me. But like, from a PR perspective, it looks terrible. Just like strict PR and nothing else. No other aspects of it. You know why this shit is like relatively, because you know, Nickelodeon, they had all kinds of Diddy shit, right? Like, I don't see Master P up there, right? I don't see Master P nowhere involved in this shit. He ain't implicated or nothing. He ain't associated, nothing. Like, and then someone will be like, yeah, they don't want to see black people. Yeah, go tell them billionaires in Africa who are billionaires that they don't want to see black people. Go tell them super dark, like fucking super melanated African billionaires to give a fuck about, like, you know, your perception of wealth. Anyway, 11/11, what's the survival in the virtual space and being in the Mexican country, blue, and I see country, German speed, which means dark trouble and other stuff and bullshit, market control, and that the earth and all the universe vaporized across space and time. By my comets and asteroids and black holes and supernovas and solar flares, solar stars, stars, the colliding multiverses, the colliding class of dimensions, the colliding class of galaxies, and everything else I wish for every day. And that's my wish for 11. Man, where's your little like Tubi joint where I say it has been a long time coming. Y'all forever been talking about like Diddy got Tupac killed and blah blah blah. I don't know anybody over the age of 20 that like probably wouldn't tell you that. Sloppy.
Bro, the fact that Diddy was denied.
I'm gonna get copyright claim. Ooh, another nail in the coffin.
8:50, everybody. And lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs did not give up their fight to get him free on bail.
God, like, you can't talk about hip hop like in the last like 30 years without Diddy, cause you just can't do it.
So in the meantime, the hip hop community is reacting to
this ain't the 80s, nigga. We're not talking about then. And then, I mean, if we are, right, it's like, well, how'd you let this nigga get into your space in the first place? You'll be like, you won't gatekeeping. Like, well, nigga, that's the price, huh? Ain't it? Sure the fuck is, right? Who let a fucking, like, a saber-toothed tiger in a hen house, nigga?
his choices have impacted not only the people that loved him, but his legacy for the culture.
This is the, like, the reason why I really stayed the fuck away out of that rap shit, cuz stayed way away from it.
We are joined by the co-host of the Trigger Warning podcast, hip-hop journalist and music industry.
Because people, they love to rap about crime and shit.
What a difference a year makes, right?
Last September, Diddy was on the MTV Music Awards being recognized as
See.
a global icon. Now look at him, he's facing some serious allegations, possible of lifetime in prison. Can you imagine that it would even come to this?
I don't think anyone imagined that. I mean, you said last year he was receiving that award. He got the key to the city here in New York. A year later, here we are. He's arrested, federal, no bail.
No bail.
I believe that is coming. That we're seeing from the victims is really this. They feel like they can do it now because other people have come forward, and it's giving them, that freedom to say, okay, it happened to. I don't want to use the term, but me too, right? So I do think we will see more, but I still think it's very tough. I think a lot of victims suffer in silence, and they don't want to say anything.
Yeah. And you mentioned the stain on the community, right? And like we said, global icon, key to the city, built this empire. You talked about the empire, right? But while all of that was going on, this allegedly was also going on at the same time, right? And he surrounded himself with obviously a number of people to build that empire. So what do you think about folks who may have known of these alleged actions but kept quiet?
I think it's disgusting, Dan. I call it an enable culture. And Diddy had a lot of power, a lot of money, and there were a lot of people around him. And I feel like the behavior was enabled and it started to grow and get worse. And that's really...
Hey, cuz, you better, fucking tell on everybody. Or you ain't do, basically. Any shit that you ain't do, you better tell on them niggas.
But is there a fear of policing yourself because hip-hop was kind of shut out for so long?
Good point. I do feel like that may
That's
be
the answer.
the reason why people don't want to say anything. They feel like they just want to
Anybody
stay
that's
away.
dirty, cuz, you just gotta, hey, I ain't do it, but they did.
There are checks and balances, and we do it, and sometimes we're very selective with who we do it to. So I think we need to look within ourselves and say, wait a minute, this is not going to go down within our community.
And hopefully there will be positive change. Kim, thanks for taking the
Hey, I really trying to disassociate him from, the nigga was on the goddamn award shows, cuz. What y'all talking about? This was this shit with, the guy that was hey, Suge Knight's going, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, Vince McMahon!
Y'all just keep getting up at that plate, y'all. Y'all hitting y'all base hits right now, but y'all gonna get that motherfucker to come around. So just keep swinging. But the government don't use these resources and all of that if they don't have something. And it's easy to get. I'm not saying a conviction, but he will be in handcuffs. Or Diddy, I don't think his heart is the type of dude that can maybe go and just turn himself in. I think he got the money to do it.
Yeah, that's what you should have did, cuz. So they don't, there's
don't
no
know.
bail. You
It's
don't
gonna
have
be
to
hard
worry
to see,
about
but
that.
he definitely going to have a warrant out for his arrest by sometime in September, guarantee y'all.
What would that warrant be for?
That part I don't know. It ain't gonna be for no assaults. It's gonna be something related to sex trafficking.
Yep.
Some type of sex crime.
Now, do you believe that's true?
Well, I believe that they were making drinks. If you listen to Gene, Mark Curry, and all of them, if you listen to them, he was making some drinks.
Yeah, cuz that Rick Ross shit, he said some shit about dropping some shit in your drink. Same shit.
Well, he asked my boyfriend to give him a blowjob and he turned him down. So
Nigga, that shit matter. You incriminated yourself. Duh. If I'm hey, cuz, I smashed the teeth in and I threw that body in the river. I mean, oh, cut that tongue out, boy. This tail will make you shiver, right? Smashed the teeth in and I threw that body in the river. Cut that tongue out. Oh, but first I had a tan on. That means I cut that skin off. Something what you been off. Ain't got no pride, so ain't no question of a send off. Had to send their fingerprints. Boy, you know them shits has been off. Cut the feet off first. I don't know. Some shit. Anyway, like, it's incriminating, cuz it don't matter if you're like, yeah, it's fantasy or it's just performance. It's like, well, you did say and you suggested. So if they find anything, cuz, right, like, oh, well, you're gonna be like, it's just entertainment. Like, yeah, so if I shoot you, like, in the face right now, and I'm like, yeah, I shot that nigga in court, and everybody saw it, it's like, well, you know, according to the song, it's just entertainment. But in this other aspect of life, like criminality wise, that might have been a crime. Yeah, me rhyming about the shit is just entertainment. But, like, you know, if you actually did it, that won't entertainment, was it? Like, Obama could release a diss track or whatever the fuck about, like, how he fucking launched all them drone strikes on niggas and shit, and it'll be like, yeah, it's just entertainment, and then everybody else is gonna be like, but, like, you actually did it. But according to this bullshit you guys say, it's just entertainment. Or it's just like, why'd you do it, cuz? Yeah, it's some way dirtier shit happening. But, right, they're not superstars. Huh? The Koch brothers ain't superstars, cuz. If it's such a big deal, why don't you rap about that shit? When was Diddy shipping arms to the Middle East? Diddy ships arms to the Middle East. Nothing, cuz. That is the type of, like, if I was a rapper, cuz, it would be the type of stuff I do. Yeah, sending arms to the Middle East. Just to both sides. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, I was selling rockets to both sides, cuz. What's your point? It's nothing illegal about this. Yeah, I was arming such and such. I was arming both sides in the Congo with blah blah blah, with fucking M4s and shit. But nah, you know, that's not hip hop. Diddy's hip hop. Ain't no space for real niggas shipping arms and shit. Taliban needed them roller skates, cuz, but, you know, like, oh, that's not hip hop or something. Man, I bet he loved to go back to Puff Daddy, huh? Why you think he kept changing his name, cuz? That's like the biggest. I was like, well, how many times you gonna change your name, cuz? It was like Puffy, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Diddy. Like, ooh, I know it was only a matter of time, cuz. When he changed his name too many times, I was like, yup. He'll be like, oh, well, that was Puff Daddy. Like, nah, cuz. All it takes is one piece for the Jenga tower to fall, cuz. You want to knock the tree down, you go for the fucking base of the tree, cause they'll tell you, like, don't try and hit the stump. Like, well, you know, they don't know how to cut down a tree properly. See, I don't think this one is a distraction, cause it's like, to me personal, it's not a big deal. It's just some shit that happened. Why don't you just turn yourself in, nigga? Goddamn it. You don't never want them to like arrest you. You always want to turn yourself in on your own fucking terms, cause when you turn yourself in, they ain't gonna be like, oh, you know, they'll be like, well, he turned himself in. Sucks for you, cause right down the drain. I don't know, like almost 30 years of shit just right down the drain, cause and any of y'all that's ever been associated with this nigga implicated immediately. Cause I mean, Method Man probably end up in fucking prison cause of this shit. Probably, realistically, cause you gave some type of testimony in a very public capacity on camera, implicating yourself. You ever did a collaboration with that nigga? It's like, hey, cuz, did you know that you associated yourself with an alleged, like, sex trafficker? Alright, it's like, did he ever make a song where he suggested that he done any criminal activity where he could be criminally, like, held liable? Yeah, just RexParadox here, undisputed master of darkness. Wanted to be a lawyer, go to law school. Yeah, gee, anything, cuz. Anybody featured anywhere, he's like in somebody's music video, any of that shit, cuz. You're gonna have to find the statute of limitations. For especially like if he was like, you know, involved in somebody's murder or something like they alleged with Tupac, where there's absolutely no statute of limitations on that shit. There ain't no statute of limitations on murder, cuz. Put him in the coffin. Like the Space Jam movie that had the R. Kelly song in it. You know how people with shit like release date at the top, You won't fuck up, cuz. Never, ever, ever fuck up. Stay clean. Even if you gonna miss out on all the fun and shit, you stay clean, cuz. Look up, they like, you know, all the big motherfuckers gonna be at the party. Is like, well, alright, they got rap sheet. Or they potentially, cause like, you know, if fuck nigga A and fuck nigga B got potential charges facing them, like, I'm not gonna be at that motherfucking party, cause everybody going down at that shit. Yeah, so like the Eminem thing, where like, I don't know, Eminem, I can't call him Slip Shade no more. But Eminem, he's like, you know, it don't matter if you're a rapper or not. He's outside of the music genre thing. Like, look at the Spice Girls, right? That was him, cuz. Ain't no Spice Girls no more because of Eminem. I say the same shit, but like Britney Spears, like that was Eminem, cuz. He did that. Paris Hilton, Eminem, he put the cap on that. Puts the cap on a lot of shit. Basically. He figured that out real early on. That, like, you know, it's bigger than the genre he's in. He's part of music. Eminem will put the lid on a lot of shit in people's careers. And I still think Machine Gun Kelly, like, won that. Period. Where, you know, like the smaller dog. It's like, nah, nigga, you sharing a steak and gravy and shit, nigga. He like, nah, you ain't about to eat the whole steak by your goddamn self. He's like, nah, nigga, give up them bones and gravy, cuz can't have all that. I don't get it, cuz. I mean, like, niggas that get locked up for gun possession, and this motherfucker selling arms to the Middle East right now. What are you talking about? How'd you get arrested, cuz? You didn't, like, go get a fucking license to do the shit? What are you talking about? It might take a couple of months for you to get the shit, but you'll probably get it, cuz. I mean, goddamn. Like, did you apply for the license? Did you get registered to do the business? Yup. Told you. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Sloppy. And I get it, y'all from like generations where, you know, it's typical to drop out of school or blah blah blah, y'all less educated. That shit, like, shit adds up, cuz. It'd be like they're a high school dropout, like, yeah, I see what happened to you. There's a high price to pay, cuz. SARCO. I said C, cuz. C-O. I don't know how to spell sarcophagus. There you go. You feel better now that I said sarcophagus instead of like casket or coffin. Might as well put that African Bambata fucking death mask on that nigga, basically. Haha. Down the middle with shit, cause it ain't got nothing to do with me, cause I ain't doing none of this shit. I won't implicate it. I probably never been in the fucking same state as this nigga at the same time. Because I mean, all of y'all, everybody in the whole, basically the whole fucking entertainment industry, cause like you're all under investigation, and you know. You ever been like in the same room, especially on camera? Anybody that's ever been on camera with this nigga at the same time, like, well, some shit would be honestly like, well, you know, there'll be like such and such Knowles, whatever they're gonna call it. Like, are you aware that the defendant has an the whole shit, all that Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award shit, like, woo. What's that shit? Diddy Dirty Money. Yeah, And he had their, you know, when you call your shit dirty money, like, well, I knew where this shit was going. Be like, it's just entertainment. We're gonna hide all our crimes, federal crimes, all our federal crimes under this like very transparent curtain of entertainment. And you know, none of the entertainers want to go to jail or prison forever, so of course they're gonna fucking tell on you, cause they're just entertainers. They ain't like soldiers or nothing. Not that soldiers won't mutiny against their, you know, commander or general or captain or nothing, but like, hey, whatever, cause it's plenty money to be made from just doing charity shit, cause I would have been selling like school supplies or something, right? Like, nah, kids need pencils and paper, right? But, you know, no, didn't do that. We sell glue and glitter and erasers and shit, nigga. We don't sell alcohol or none of that shit. You need some football pads, kid? Like, here's my branded such and such or whatever. Here's a mouthpiece. Graduated cylinders. Who the fuck knows what you're gonna do with this shit? I don't know. You could cook up some meth, or you could be using it for your fucking science project. Who's to say? The point is, you're gonna buy this goddamn beaker from me, won't you? RexParadox branded beakers. Trash bags, whatever. Like, hey, why should I let the Koch brothers have a market? and a monopoly on trash bags and shit with them hefty bags when I could just make my own. Fuck the brawny guy, nigga, right? Like, hey, my own brand of paper towels. He's like, nah, it's a little bullshit. Nigga could have been selling Legos and called them just building blocks or something. Nope. Could have been selling mega blocks. Nope.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
Kept
EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with
open.
Yali, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Did he do it, and the entire federal investigation and lawsuit.
Federal, nigga. You could they could, like, you know, depending on how serious the charges are, it could be like put to international court, cuz. Or if there's like any type of international crime to happen. That's just how it works. No, I aspire to be some shit in life, not some fuck nigga that don't know nothing. Like most of y'all. But most people want to be a rapper. And I can rap about how many bodies I've, like, you know, sent to the fucking such and such. But that don't matter. I could totally rap about how many people I sent to the underworld, but right, with an express ticket. But you know, like that Doom guy was like, hey, you know, what's this shit gotta do with killing a cat? What do raps have to do with killing a cat? Nothing. Smash the track like a fucking glass bottle. Scratch more records than a record player. What is it? Is it an 8-track or a cassette slayer? You gonna scratch more of my CDs than
Jason Whitlock.
I don't know. Then time and some dust. Better buy 10 copies. That's a must. Cause Uncle Sam said to trust. Flowing through your town like a gust. I don't know if they'll be like shorties to old heads. Bop my shit on the bus. Ain't got space for love or any lust. That's what it means to be just the greatest. Take the stairs and never elevators. Scarface, he ain't take the steps, right? He was on the elevator. at my own pace, like I'm a personal escalator. And there goes your double entendre. Cause the situation escalated. You know, calling her joint. The escalator. Took the stairs in life. Ain't no escalator called the stairway of heaven. Ain't no escalator on the stairway of heaven. I don't know, for the chorus, I'll call in the Reverend. Yeah, gee, ain't looking good for you, cuz. It's not looking good. Hip hop. Ooh, it ain't looking good for y'all, cuz. Oof, I forever like dropped this genre of music. Dropped it quite some time ago. Cause I don't even know what type of shit they making now. I had no idea. There was this thing when I was like in middle school, high school, where they were like the shit died. And I'm like, that was relative. It's more, it's just gone that direction. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. Shit's like for kids. Some of it. They'll be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fuck some fuck niggas named himself. Like, yeah, they moving weight or blah, blah, blah. Like, how many arms did you ship to the Middle East, cuz? Because otherwise, like, shut the fuck up, man. Basically. What are you talking about? How many rockets did you send to Israel and Palestine? Like, between both of them? How many? Okay, then. What are we talking about? Talking about you strapped up, nigga. How many, like, nuclear arms you got, cuz? What the fuck? How many ballistic missiles do you have? Like, alright, it'd be like if I made like a mixtape or something, where it's like, you know, what competition could I possibly have? Cause honestly, like, yeah, that's nice, and I'll just like fucking erase your block from existence, cause like your whole set, I'll just like drop some shit on all of y'all, and you'll just like cease to exist, like forever. Them choppers and shit, they ain't mean nothing, cause like you got vaporized. Ain't nothing left of your body. Ain't no funeral to have. Ain't no casket. Nothing. Got your whole family, your mama, everybody. All them bastard kids you got, yeah, they got bopped too. What do you mean? What are we talking about here, cuz? My album cover is just like some of my mixtape cover. It's this shit just vaporized in the earth. Ain't nothing. And they let Vibes Cartel out. The fuck? When that out? Yeah, the streets won't talk about this shit. I wonder why. You can't do math, cut. Come on. How many moons does Earth have? Well, here we are, nigga. How many moons do you have? How many moons do you have? How many moons?
I feel like
How many moons? How many moons? 2, 3, 4. How many moons? How many moons? How many moons?
All right, y'all.
Z
Broly busting through the door off rip. He could have just opened the door regular, but nah, he gotta set the tone. And also throw the bed at these randoms. That's y'all go right there. But Gohan fans, don't worry, because everybody gets it in this movie.
Tactical escape.
Parag is waking up like he saw Freddy.
And you could tell when people were like, I don't know, children compared to you. I wonder what's going on over yonder. I'm like, are you trained to like take down a Gundam? Cause like, yeah, you might know. Not that they like didn't account for all the like the kits and stuff that y'all bought. Be like, oh, it's just like the model kit. Yeah, it sure is, cause where that shit'll like fucking cut your finger if you touch it the wrong way. It'll break your fucking skin. You'll be bleeding the fuck out. I could never do like the Gundam model kits, cause I would like paint it a certain way or something, and then they just like, you know, like somehow you end up seeing this shit like, hey, cub, what the fuck? What you mean you painted it like the exact same color palette that I did? Ain't no fucking way, right? Look, I mean, paint's got the Rinnegan. It's just like it's a draw. What are you talking about? I doubt Madara could be Pain personally. That's just me. And you know, I like read like the whole manga. They both got the Rinnegan, and you know, Pain's got more experience. He's gonna do like the Great Fire Annihilation. Pain's going to absorb it. He's going to do Susanoo, and he's going to get put in Chibaku Tensei, bro.
It's me.
And then there's the human path. We seeing Madara with the Rinnegan.
I already made.
Still probably a draw. And then anyone that dies, any Akatsuki pain, you just bring them back. Basically. It's that guy. Full armor master. It's Blackwing full armor master Beelzemon. Blackwing full armor master. What? Blackwing full armor master. Cause they both got guard games. You could just tribute them away, I mean, like, yeah, they're like full armor master. Yeah, I might play Santa Claus. See, they'll like kaiju your shit. Yeah, I played a Star Destroyer and kaiju. There you go. I enjoy that. Not against my Star Destroyer and kaiju, you don't. Not against my interdimensional kaiju. They'll be like, yeah, I play whatever bullshit I have in my deck. I'm like, yeah, not against this fucking Santa Claus, you don't. Well, Santa Claus said, nah, nigga. Yeah, you get to draw one card, and I activate my trap card appropriate, so I get to draw two cards because you drew one. Or, you know, somebody would be like, the second you draw a card, you're going to lose 1,000 life points. I think with Lazion, the Time Lord right here, when you draw that card, you'll lose 1,000 life points. And you're going to lose 1,000 life points during your draw phase next turn, so fuck you. But the movie, I mean, Ash gets turned to stone. What are you talking about? Nigga, they killed that kid, cuz. What the fuck? Pokemon, Ash dies. Gets turned to stone, cuz. What do you mean, nigga? They love killing Ash, cuz. Like, oh my gosh, they killed Kenny. And some of his Pokemon. Like, damn, how that nigga keep coming back? Like, what the fuck? Why won't he die? There is this one, I think, where he goes during the Sabrina thing, where he like just straight up dies. Yeah, by Ash's like power of bullshit, he can just keep coming back to life. Yeah, cause he got petrified and turned to stone. Years old forever. Like, oh my gosh, they killed Kenny. How many times can Team Rocket, like, you know, how many times can their fucking balloon blow up and they're okay? Explain that to me. They kill Team Rocket like fucking, like damn near, sometimes it's like twice an episode, when they blow up their fucking balloon. Like, did you not see the Hindenburg cut? What are you talking about? Team Rocket balloon explodes. Blasting off again. It means them niggas died. Hindenburg. Yeah, Team Rocket's blasting off again. See, you talk about cut. They're like, go die in a fucking balloon accident. Well, good thing they got me out, huh? I mean, all them lives. And that's why they got a cat with them. Pokemon Hunter J. T, right? Like Team Rocket. He's like, hey, cuz, what y'all crying about? You question why Gen 4 goes so hard. Some cunt with a Solomon's. Or there's this one in Gen 2 where they're like trying to do this shit with Lugia, and he like sinks this shit or something. Lugia destroys Doctor. Excuse me. Yes, we got Lugia and like I don't even remember what they called it. Or like yeah, let's talk about like how Zapdos. He's like I don't know, easily the most powerful bird of like all of them. Where they have for some fucking reason Zapdos has a type advantage over all the fucking birds, cuz even Ho-Oh. And like above Zapdos there's like Raikou, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You can just body all of them like simultaneously. Any like a strong electric type Pokemon on paper can body all the legendary birds. Dragonite with Thunder can like body all of them. Or like a Voltorb or something. Actually, you know what? Electabuzz could body all of them. Took them forever to make a Pokemon game where you can make your own character. I was pissed, cuz. Pissed. Where you're like, I can't remember something about like if the sunlight hits Lugia's whatever the fuck, then they're like, you know, for some reason Lugia, when it has a like, you know, because it doesn't like evolve from anything, it's like, I don't know, it's miniature for some reason. Instead of full size. I couldn't understand that, cuz like, why isn't the baby Lugia like a full size Lugia? I don't explain this shit. Excuse me.
In this video,
you would think that it would be like a Lapras or something. Like, nope. It's strange, cuz it's just absolutely bodied by any electric type. These are the questions, man. Best Pokemon team. Best Pokemon villains. Alright, so like Team Rocket kind of shit, cuz honestly they're just like a criminal organization. And they do like use this radio shit to like try and force Magic Corps to evolve, which is like, yeah. But there's Team Galactic, nigga.
In this video, we're gonna be ranking
where he's just going to like destroy the whole fucking universe, cause Team Galactic's like, hey, cuz let's fucking destroy the whole universe, cuz like no questions, cuz let's just control space and time, nigga. We're gonna control space and time to like get to the real prize. Space and time were just like objects in the way on our path.
what if every villain.
So there's like Team Aqua and Team Magma. Team Aqua's like, yeah, we're gonna flood the world, cause you know, let's take this region, the whole region with all this water, and like, hey, more fucking water. Oh my gosh. Some people with hole in there like, yeah, too much water, like, you know, that's Team Aqua for you. Team Magma's like, hey, fuck all that water, cuz we need more land. So look, they destroy the universe. I mean, like, if you're not the main character, it is like kind of fucking terrifying to think the Team Galactic like basically does what they were going to do, cuz they like kind of essentially are like right there about to fucking destroy the whole universe. And it's up to like some 10-year-old kid to like, oh well, good luck. And the idea is like, you know, you could lose the battle against them, cuz your Pokemon could be like undertrained, or you could have like a bad type or something. You could have some type mismatch against them and lose, nigga.
So I've never.
I could never ever really understand people like wanting to suck off Team Rocket. It's weird. It don't matter if they're like the first ones based on what they wanted to accomplish. They'll be like, yeah, but Team Rocket made Mewtwo, and like, okay, what's your point, nigga? What do you mean? We got fucking Pokemon from space, Deoxys. Gen 3, Gen 4, Pokemon from space, cuz who gives a fuck about Mewtwo? Let me see Mewtwo fight Deoxys and like not get fucking ripped to shreds. They're like, Gen 3 so fucking crazy. There's a Rayquaza, a Spirit Pillar, or Sky Pillar, or whatever the fuck they call the shit. And there's one somewhere in like the fucking Arctic region that they never make a fucking Pokemon game about for some reason. We could go on and on and on and on and on and on. What's all this other like unrelated shit, guy? Just like how pathetic y'all are, right? Yep. Crazy diamond, most powerful stand. Fucking Agricore, cuz. Pizza guy. Flash versus Dr. Manhattan. See, like with this one, they kind of do it in the Justice League show. Flash versus Brainiac Luthor. Flash versus Brainiac Luthor. I don't know, cuz looks like Dr. Manhattan to me, but you know, whatever, man. Looks like the same guy, cuz. Dr. Manhattan versus Brainiac Luthor. Hey. Yeah, the other one, he's got like more dots on him, huh? See? Yeah, they beat you to it. Trigon versus Mundus.
What?
Nothing. Alright, well, you can try and duck it.
Across the internet, via text message, email, and phone,
What you
scammers are
scared
everywhere.
for?
The Department of Insurance, Securities, and Bank.
What is? Wait, what happened to the hippo?
Same area. Is that a hippo cut? Hippos, some old African shit. Why could I never buy this game? Because, nigga, I don't support genocide unless I'm doing it. Buying this shit, this is like, hey, cuz, you know, you support genocide, cuz, basically. Period. You ain't no way about it. It'll be like, you want such and such to stop oppressing your people. Like, well, I guess you shouldn't have bought this game, man. Basically. Kinda, this is like playing Call of Duty and, like, you know, complaining about, like, the police profiling black people. Like, well, be like you got a problem with the FBI introducing crack into the black community, but, like, you know, you're playing FBI in the game.
Come on, man. That's too easy. Is back cakes, and there's even a cool sub.
Safe like repair. Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad.
Mother. In order for us to acquire the right items to truly activate the encounter. In order to fight the giant Shingandong, we need to acquire the 5 Skadas, which are scattered across each chapter. In Chapter 1, you can find this shortly after the front hill.
Is that it?
I didn't want to have to do that, but I guess we will.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm not gonna play this shit.
Y'all think how long y'all think it's gonna take me to beat Erlang? Who think I'm gonna beat Erlang tonight? Who think I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow to finish Erlang?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, cause I don't know. I had no idea what the skill ceiling is like with this game.
Looks like I'm gonna do some real grindy shit right now.
Some people are good at some games. And, yeah.
Chapter. Man, he did a good job of.
Do what you want to with shit like
right
this.
It's gotta be an enemy. Oh no! How many times I gotta beat this motherfucker?
That's the
Real boss
lesson,
if
right?
you keep respawning.
There's no way to ever.
I don't understand this pool over here.
Well, if you like the game, like, it doesn't mean you're gonna be good at it. You could love the game and be terrible at it. You could be great at the game and think the shit is garbage. I thought you could, like, parry stuff and shit. And maybe you can. Some mechanics, they be in the game, you'll never use them. Yeah. You're playing the game for content. I mean, you don't want to beat it, like, immediately, cause that's just stupid.
We gotta go back to chapter 1. Let's get it.
Alright, like,
Shrine. From the shrine, simply
there was that God of
follow
War
the path
game
to the forest, and instead of turning right to fight the boss, the
for
full guard
Ragnarok.
head left towards the end of the small stream.
And I had the trial, cause it was like, I think it was like a 2-day trial, and I beat the game in like under 2 days. So I'm like, oh, the trial's going right now. Let me, you know, hurry the fuck up and beat this shit. Some people, I don't know, it might take you weeks to beat the shit somehow. I don't know. I don't know how it could take you weeks or months to beat, like, God of War. I have no idea. I'm like, fuck that shit, nigga. I beat this shit 2 fucking days, nigga. There's this shit with Gamefly a while ago. I don't know, back in like 2012 or something, where I figured, like, oh, you know, if I could stream the games, I'd just get the games and, like, beat them as fast as possible and send the shit back. Same shit, but like Amazon. I would stream the game, I'd get the game, stream the shit, beat it, and then return it within like 30 days of the warranty or whatever the fuck, you know, the return window, so I get all my money back and just get another game, so on and so forth. I still think about it now. Get some used game. They would be with like a
First bosses in the game.
motherfucking some type of price cap. Beat the shit.